And good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show with your host, coincidentally, Gary Brodsky. Okay, I don't even know how to start this, but it has become epidemic. I say this a lot, but it's become worse from this week, from last week. You know what I'm saying, okay? So I'm just like so full of stuff I gotta get it out. Every time I go to call somebody, could be business related, could be any reason, I get this. I can't talk now. My girlfriend's here. I can't talk. My wife is here. Your fucking wife lives there, you fucking wimp. And you guys know who I'm talking about because you're watching tonight. If you're allowed to. We have become a pussy whipped fucking society. That is absolutely right. 100% correct. And you see it every day in everything. In the way men act, it is disgusting. I've even read this article. I'm not going to say by who because I had enough shit with lawyers. Who says that working out with heavy weights, you lose your testosterone because you used it up. Okay? Dating a lot of women, you're burning up your testosterone. Basically, just fucking sit there. That's the advice of this week from this asshole. But I don't want to say his name because I had enough of that crap. Okay. But you see it everywhere, especially 34 and down. Guys have forgotten how to be guys, do not know how to be guys at all. So what's going to happen? Of course, you're going to have the feminist rebellion about the stupidity of, okay, ready for this one? Male oppression. Male oppression. My friends came and talked to me on the phone, and the women think they're being oppressed. What are guys becoming? It is insane. It is nuts. And I've seen it happen on the other side too, where the woman can't talk because some guy is going to get mad at her, something that she just met. This is not the world that was supposed to be. This is so fucking far from the world. Nobody's taking chances anymore. Nobody speculates the economy's going into the toilet. But the American spirit went in the toilet way before the economy followed it in. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's any questions here. All stupidity. All stupidity. I'm not even going to answer stupid ones tonight. Next week, I'll answer all the dumb questions anybody has. But you see it in the young kids. They're walking around staring at this. This is their God now. Oh, and somebody posted up something on my Facebook. I won't mention his name. I happen to like this guy. But how delusional I am to believe in God. That is now considered a mental illness. Yeah. I mean, no matter which way you turn, they got you. And they want you to follow the program like a bunch of dumb-ass fucking sheep. I know a lot of guys who watch the show. You have all the knowledge. It's all there at GaryBrodsky.com. And what do you do with it? Absolutely nothing. You've not hit on women. You haven't taken any chances, any gambles. Now, I've been out for the last couple of days, since Tuesday. Why? Dental pain, okay? I'll give you the answer. Dental pain. People panic. Where's this? Where's that? You said, relax, okay? Give me a day to recuperate. Give me another day. It's just beyond belief, but I never miss a show, and I'm not going to miss this one. Well, let's get some questions in here while I'm waiting for the Advil to kick in. Okay, I'll wait. Questions are coming in now. They're a little slow. Hey, Chris, how are you? Good morning. Evening. Good evening. It's a little smoky in here. Feminism is crap. All right, you can't argue with that. I'm keeping this one short and sweet. I don't know if I have mentioned this, but here I go. I'm baffled how when a woman acts like a fucking idiot, she's empowered. And if a man acts like a fucking idiot, he's a fucking idiot. There is no double standard. The feminist idea of empowerment is bullshit. Absolutely true. Their idea of empowerment is, I have a job, I have given up a life of love, joy, and happiness with a guy for a boss, for a cubicle. That's feminism. No, it's New World Order money-making tactics. You think feminists act, they do it every, like 15 to 20 years. Feminism, the oppression of women, equal pay and all that stuff. They do it every 20 years. Equal pay. Nobody, jobs are going out of business, okay? This country's going out of business, and people are fighting about equal pay. But they do it every 20 years to indoctrinate a new generation. And they can rant on and on and on, and you cannot converse with them normally at all. You converse with feminists, all you're going to get is screaming and yelling and a whole bunch of bitchiness. I dated a feminist once just for fun. It was living hell. Seriously. Nightmare. Because I'm a woman, I'm entitled to this. I'm a woman. How about being a human being? Then, no. And now, this whole, I just say too much sometimes to get myself in trouble, which I'll probably do tonight. But give me a few seconds. All right. Lots of questions here. That's good. David, how are you? Gary, perform an exercise for you right here and now. Okay. It's a little bit more than just a 5-minute deal, okay? And it's not for public viewing. I have had attitude lately, and it might be a demonic possession or something. A bad attitude can hold you back in life. An exercise would be good. Thanks, David. David, I know you're a good man, and I'll be happy to do it for you privately, but it's got to be done on a one-to-one thing. But if you really want one, you know how to email me, Gary Brodsky 123@AOL.com. I'll do it. All right, Ryan. Gary, my man, how are you? Recently bought and listened to your audio, War on American Male. There was a mention of iodine in there. Have you or do you currently take iodine? If so, how important is it? And can I take it while taking DHA at the same time? Many thanks. You're the man, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan. This was not planned out. I take iodine. Okay? It's right here. It really does change. I got to do a show, and let me know what you people watching think about supplements. There are ones that work, and I got a stack here that doesn't work at all. But yeah, iodine is the missing element. I'm not going to say cure because you can't say this, you can't say that. This is the world we're in. Free speech, you can't say shit. All right? But I would love to talk about supplements, what does what, muscle building supplements, most of the shit they sell, 99, in fact, all of it that I bought doesn't work at all. There's ways to increase your testosterone. I'll give you an easy one right now. Okay, DHEA is the only real one out there, first of all. And we have it at GaryBrodsky.com, drop-down menu supplements. It works. It's the real DHEA, okay, pharmaceutical grade. You can get cheaper stuff online and don't do shit. You want results? That's where to get it. And here's another one that you get that's a lot less expensive, but DHEA is what makes arms like this, okay? This is bigger than my head. Honey is tremendous for bodybuilding. Getting rid of your stomach, putting big chest, big back. I don't work out hard at all. In fact, people laugh at my workouts. I went to the gym the other day, do chest. 3 sets of 6, walked out. I actually don't work out. I go out and talk to people. But my workout was done. People go, how come you never work out? How come you never work out? And they're sitting there, okay, with these stomachs out to here, arms like this. And they ask me, how do I ever work out? What, are they fucking blind? It's become really the age of stupidity, the age of wimps. Worse than wimps. Wimps are okay. Wimps are guys who try to get laid but didn't know how. We have guys that don't even want to get laid. I told them all the time, look at that girl over there. And I'm not into that. It's just really disgusting. It's a disgrace. You're spitting on humanity, you're spitting on manhood, and you're spitting on God. What do you think of that? Lonnie, you're a good man. I understand. Thank you. Hey, John, how you doing? Picked this up at Walmart thanks to the audios. Whoa! Wow! John, that is amazing. And thank you. That is one hell of a good-looking woman. And you know something? On the bright side, which there always is, I got 2 phone calls today from guys who said, thanks to your advice, your audios, your personal consultations, they're both getting married. They know each other. One guy recommended me to the other guy. To really hot, loyal, good women. So yeah, it doesn't work. I know it works. And so does everybody else. Hey, Nathaniel, how you doing? Always a pleasure talking to you, the Alpha God himself. Just want to say thank you for the extra voodoo doll. After the show, I'm going to perform the spells tonight. I'm doing one for an enemy is unknown because the opposite of popular. Enemy's poor. Okay. Can a voodoo doll ever fail? They usually don't. You know about the 7 beads necklace? All right. Send me an email. I'll get back to you on that. Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. Say do not open because the names that appear here don't appear on my emails. Plus, it doesn't have the same. Plus, once I read it, it's erased. It's gone. It's history. I was going to do a ritual tonight on the air, but my teeth prevented it. So time for a nice smoke. Everybody go to GaryBrodsky.com and buy something. Oh, this cigarette wants to get smoked first. It jumped out of the pack. But what I'm talking about is, and I want to know your observations, is do you see it in the young guys? Bad posture. You know, I actually just for fun joined seekingarrangements.com. And first of all, you know, these girls have listed demands that I would never meet in a million years. But I did speak to a few of them. And they said the same thing. They hate the guys who they see, but they don't date guys their own age because guys have totally not matured, don't know how to act with a woman, don't know how to treat a woman, and like older guys. Guys have totally forgotten how to deal with women, but they do know how to get to level 6 in Doom and Grand Theft Auto, so they're doing okay. I know a guy 51 years old who can't watch a show because his wife won't let him because he smokes. He's not watching now, so I can say talk about him. This is the mentality. What the hell is happening to men? Okay, time for some more questions. Hey, John, that is a beautiful picture. And it's easy too, right? That's one of those beautiful women I've ever seen that John picked up. It's easy. If you know what you're doing, it's easy. If you don't know what you're doing, it ain't easy. It's hard. Like a computer, I don't know what I'm doing. But if I ever decide to learn, it'll be a lot easier for me. Like I'm lucky if I get this thing on YouTube in 3 hours, 4 hours, because they changed the interface. Make it easier? No, harder. But the guys who know computers, they know how. I don't know computers, but I do know picking up women. And it's all there at GaryBrodsky.com. One of the best ebooks free for anybody who signs up. If you're just new here, just go to GaryBrodsky.com, sign up. Free ebook, no strings attached. I don't even know what kind of strings to attach. Okay, where's my guarantee? I got to find that. Somewhere around here. Oh, I got a string. Oh, where's my guarantee thing? Well, this is not the usual one, but hopefully it just makes the point. If for any reason whatsoever, in any way, manner, or form, my audios, my supplements, my specialty items do not get you laid, parlayed, and relayed, will happily refund your money and send you the knife to cut it off with. I know this is not my usual knife. I switch blades. You get stupid joke there. But really, the thing that really gets me about guys today is no ambition, no drive, no motivation, no willingness to take chances. And I take chances a lot. Business-wise, other things. I've gotten myself into debt. But I'm a fighter. I'm going to keep going forward. You can't go forward and backward at the same time. You cannot do it. Take chances. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen if you take chances? You get into a little bit of problems, hassles, situations. You work them out. That's what makes a man, okay? I just have a funny spot in my teeth, but I don't give a fuck. Do guys take chances? No. John, you know, I'm having a drink. This is to John for picking one of the hottest women. I saw the pictures I have seen because he went out and did something. Most guys don't go out and do shit. When was the last time you saw a tree house? And even kids today, nothing. So the guys I know, and I mean know a lot of guys, my girlfriend's going to yell at me, my wife's going to yell at me, happy life, happy wife, oh shit, I forgot to call, I'm in trouble. Where is the fucking oppression? I want to know where that is. Where the fuck is the oppression? It's a fucking rumor. Okay. Well, yes, mention this, I will. There is a sale for the next 2 days on all the audios because they're that good. And I give away that fucking ranch here because I want you to have them. I'm not one of those bullshit fucking dating gurus. I stopped watching so I don't really have material to make fun of them. But if you have it, please send it in, Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. I see most of the pictures of fucking pencil-neck bastards. And I'm sorry, if you want a woman, you better look good, at least decent. I don't mean be good looking. I mean have a look, have a style, have something. Not just walk around, you know, with half a fucking shave. You see these young guys, oh, half a fucking beard. Are they growing a beard or not? I don't know. Just don't take care of themselves. Don't present themselves in a masculine manner and wonder, why can't I get girls? Because you talk like a jerk off, you act like a jerk off, you walk like a jerk off. And here's an audio for you. Change your body language, change your life. It works. Next question. Men versus women. Men win, okay? That's the deal. Okay, last I saw a movie on Netflix, Think Like a Man. It's based on Steve Harvey's book, Act Like a Lady. Think Like a Man. I have never read the book. There was one scene where a guy's girlfriend was reading the book. The guy was reading it too. When the girlfriend found the guy's copy, she lost her shit. It confirmed to me that if you're not dominating, for lack of a better word, the woman, she's going to dominate you. Those are the words. Like them or not, that is the facts. The woman, she's going to dominate you. If my girlfriend chastised me for seeing any of your books in my collection, I wouldn't give a shit. I can do whatever the fuck I want. If she has a problem with it, there's the door. All right. Now think about that, what you just said. It's brilliant. Why? Yeah, people are worrying about the government with freedom of speech and freedom of this, freedom of that. And guys don't have it in their own house with their own girlfriends and wives. Think about that. They don't have it in their own girlfriends and wives. That's not the way it's supposed to be. You know my dream? If you don't know my dream, I'm going to tell it to you. My dream is to go to a park and see couples holding hands, laughing, giggling, making out, you know, like things were in the 60s and the 70s and all the way back to history. Now everybody, every girl, I'm empowered, I'm feminine. What did they get out of it? Loneliness? Heartbreak? And now they're seeking arrangements? $10,000. You can get 4 dates a month. 4. You know, I don't think guys are paying this. I know people who pay this. I think, is this what we have become? It's pretty goddamn sad. It is damn sad. And we're going to have a list of stuff. If you want a nice text, it's $100 a text. If you want this, you got to pay me that. I don't even know how to do a selfie, okay? Because there's a way to turn this thing around. I don't know how to do that. Every picture is like this, okay? Ryan, you can ask all the questions you want, but every picture of a girl's like this. I don't know how to get the phone in the picture at the same time. That's what I want to try. Okay, back to Ryan's question. Hey, Gary, I want to introduce my clueless cousin to your stuff. Aside from getting him some DHA, what's the first audio I should tell him to buy and listen to? Thanks. How about How to Talk to Women? A forgotten art. Guys do not know how to talk to women. They don't. They go up to a woman and then they're dead. You know. I'm getting a little cigarette, you know. If I'm coughing, it's not because I smoke. It's because I'm coughing. I have enough ant killer in here to wipe out Marabunta. But, yeah, how to talk to women. Most guys don't know how. There is a way. I'll give you a couple of tips, of course. When you talk to a woman, you've got to punctuate your words, and you've got to speak slightly louder than her. You've got to take position. It is called Battle of the Sexes for a reason. My counter is going slow. I must be in another time zone. Now, seriously, guys do not know how to talk to women. Biggest problem. Biggest problem. I'm just looking some stuff on my desk. Everybody goes to GaryBrodsky.com and buy some stuff at this moment. Excuse me. I told you I have some dental pain. So I'm dealing with it. It's like, yeah, I have to watch Marathon Man tonight. A lot of Facebook questions. I'll get to those in a second. Smoke. Good. Wrong question. You hit the wrong button, you get the wrong button. Okay. There's the question. All right. How you doing? Yeah. Somebody said how to talk to women changed his life. Yeah. There is a science to everything. There's actually a mathematical equation to everything. For example, all dances are based on geometry. I go into a whole tirade on sacred geometry and stuff like that. All conversation is based on geometry. You do the right conversation, which is on how to talk to women, you're going to get women interested. Why? Because it's geometrically set up. As Tesla said, it's all math. And it's all vibration. And that's all in how to talk to women. We're the usual class tonight. I guess the girlfriends won't let. Aha, Dr. Alpha. You know about that. Okay. Let me get into that for a second. Hey, how you doing? Good. How you doing? All right. I've been a little busy lately, but that's for another email. I heard about this law some PC jerk-off passed about guys sitting the way guys are supposed to. What's worse, some guys are actually getting arrested. I read that today. Can you fucking believe this shit? A man passed a law. I'd like to meet him and kick his fucking ass. Being a man is not a crime, all right? Really? Somebody was arrested today, and I read that today. I don't know if anybody else saw that. A guy was arrested for sitting like a man, sitting alpha, opened up like this. It's now a jailable offense. It will be on your record. You will lose your gun license. You will have a restricted driver's license for being a man. Now, most guys' reactions, unfortunately, is this. Oh, then I better not do that. Really? Next is going to be trying to have a fucking dick. I swear to God, it's getting to that point. Why? Because as much shit as you'll eat is as much shit as they'll dish out. See, actually, even get even more detailed, not to sound like Alex Jones, it's not really a law, it's a rule. And yeah, I can name countries that had rules. Nazi Germany, Stalin Russia, Maoist China. We are a country of laws, not rules. That is not a law, that is a fucking rule. But then again, I'm not a lawyer, so don't take this as legal advice. Because who the fuck knows what law they passed in the last 10 minutes? But send people to my site, everybody. Why? Because I don't have the budget the other guys do. I don't have New World Order brainwashing money budget coming in. So we depend on your sales. Keep this going. Yeah, everybody seems like that war in the American Mail. What's the exact title? Can you send it again? Because, you know, well, you'll see it. It's so true. There is a war on, which means you better fucking fight back. You better fucking fight back. By being a man. You act like a man, you're going to get women. It's very simple. That's the equation. Not mine, God's, okay? I'm just repeating it. And I'm waiting for some people to pop on. They get some real heavy shit. Oh, my profile has been viewed. That's very good. But yeah, you think that woman with these guys, these women with these guys that are not allowed to do this, not allowed to do that, do you think the women are happy with these guys? They go, wow, I really admire this fucking idiot. No, they don't. They want to test, and these guys are failing in every test possible. We go up and say hello to a woman. I'm ready. The tests have begun. That's why I stress how to talk to women. Otherwise, you fail the test, because the reality is, and this is a fact, you can Google this, YouTube it, you know, get an old encyclopedia, it doesn't matter. Within the first 10 to 15 minutes, at most, is when a woman decides whether she's going to sleep with you or not. And that's when most guys fuck up. And that's what's covered on how to talk to women and how to play women, which is on sale right now. Okay, I need some questions to keep this going. Gary Brodsky, 123 at AOL.com. You email it there, it comes here, I speak back. Well, I take a quick drink break. And you may say, wait a minute, I'm not drinking soda. I just don't feel like being up till 8 in the morning today. So, some water, and I'm good. And for those of you interested in water, bottled water, right? You know what, Evian, the first company, it was a test to see how stupid people are. Evian spelled backwards is naive, okay? That's a real thing in the book Wake Up Call at GaryRath.com. Can't say I'm proud of it, but I was part of it. And I was really upset how stupid men had, not men, people in general have become. All right, let's get some questions in here. Otherwise, I'll smoke myself out. Somebody asked me if I ever tried an electric cigarette. Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't try the electric chair either. Got a problem with that? Social media. I didn't want to talk about that tonight. All right, the questions are backed up. You got any other question? Push them through. Fucking iPhones. But you notice that everybody's walking around like this? Yeah, the great oppressors men can't stay away from their iPhone or their video controller. They're not even oppressors. We're supposed to be conquerors, winners. I don't see it too much. Yeah, the guys who watch this show, yeah, different kind of man. But most guys are already conquered by age 18. Conquered and beaten with no drive, no ambition, and not the slightest dream of even having a woman. They don't know how. For lack of knowledge, ye shall perish. And they are perishing. Believe me. Now, somebody else has also mentioned a guy was arrested for manspreading. And in some countries, you can be arrested for pissing standing up. What the hell is next? The more we take it, the more we're going to get. Well, now that court case is going to go. But this, you hear the guy's voices. A lot of views just popped on now. Give me some questions. Say Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. All right, I'm playing games here tonight. I am playing games. I hear, and this is the biggest complaint I hear from women, and I know some really good quality women out there. This is their biggest complaint, and they're all beautiful women that I talk to, of course, is they cannot stand, and this is something that you should pay very close attention to. Men have become whining little fairies. I can't even know the word. That word fits perfectly. They can't stand them anymore. It doesn't sound like oppression to me. It sounds like retardation. Oh, I'm using words that are not politically correct. Just some answer shape. But, yeah, that is women's biggest complaint. Men have become a bunch of whinies and complainers. And I know that because I see it at the gym. I'm one of the fathers who take kids to the gym, and every kid who's there with their father, I want to get out of here. I don't want to work out. I'm tired. And the fathers, there's someone in their 60s that say, hey, I want to work out. I want to go home. Just like little fucking girls. That's what men have become. Men have become little fucking girls. Not all men, but we got to keep to our alphaness to not become that. You see it enough, you become it. You hear it enough, you become it. BrainTrainPower.com. Check it out. It works. Here come the questions. Marco, how are you? Good evening. Thanks for joining. I want to try it. What product do you recommend? How to talk to women or how to play women. It's a game, and it's a lot more fun if you're winning every time. I'll just make it simple, Marco. Women are going to have sex with somebody, so it may as well be you. And it's like math, geometrically. You push the right buttons, you say the right things, you got them. You stand the right way, you got them. All there on how to talk to women and how to play women. 2 great audios on sale. How to Play Women is 3 hours of constant information. Not like this show where I joke around, and blast people. No, it's just straight information. So thank you for asking. I prefer to die standing than to live always on my knees. That's a great quote. Emilio Zapata, also known as Viva Zapata. Yeah, there are a lot of great quotes out there from a lot of great men. But a question for everybody: where are the great men today? Who? We don't have Muhammad Ali. We don't have Mike Tyson. We have no heroes. We have no heroes. They took that away. Don't tell me Arnold Schwarzenegger. Why? Because that was from the 70s. We're having these guys who are no new heroes. Yeah, who, Bruce Jenner? I mean, think of the sickness that's going on in this world. It is sick. Another guy with a pretty girl picked her up. using my techniques. And thank you. You just have a phone number, no name, so nobody can call your phone number. Another thing, texting. I hate texting. I think it's the biggest, stupidest way to communicate. But nonetheless, it does exist, and it ain't going away. Like it or hate it, it's here to stay. So if you're going to text, do it right. And there is a way to do it right. The texting game at GaryBrodsky.com. If you're going to text, do it to win. Do it to create emotion. Do it to get her crazy, not to get answers. There's a whole game in texting. That's why it's a game. You want to create emotion. You want to get them thinking about you. You don't want to, it's all there on the texting game. I'm not going to repeat it because I don't know verbatim. All done from research. I work from notes that come from intelligence sources that most people don't have contacts with. I do. Again, the texting game, if you're going to text, do it right. If you sent the girl text and got no reply, you did it wrong. And it's all there on the texting game at GaryBrodsky.com. Okay, the Bob Dylan imitation, as I said, I'm having some dental pain. My teeth look funny because I can't keep in my mouth. But I will do my Bob Dylan impersonation coming up shortly. Not today, though. Hey, thanks, Gary. What about supplements? I feel like I'm lacking energy. I want to try DHEA. DHEA works. Okay, DHEA is banned in some countries because it gives men an unfair advantage over women. It is the best bodybuilding, best testosterone booster, best supplement out there to really have that aggressive macho power. Yeah, I suggest that one. I take it 5 days on, 2 days off. And I'm not a kid, as you might be able to tell by looking at me. I'm not sure. And I can outbench anybody in my gym. A lot of big guys in there. I can't get a spot. That's my big problem. I'm not certified. Yeah, they're all the whiny fucking guys. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Gary, you're right on at all times. On guys got taken to a treatment center because he gave a woman a hug and he touched the back of her hair and called it for, okay, how sick is that shit? You know, it's really funny you mentioned that. Guys, give a girl a hug. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Next thing, they have to go for sensitivity training. My sensitivity training is chi sound. But that's a whole different story. But I got to tell you something, and this is going to shock everybody. Alpha guys don't get that. Women prey on the weak. This is nature in all its things. If you're alpha, you ain't going to get sent to get training. We're not going to write you up. They're not going to report you. If you're beta and you're weak, they will attack weakness. Weakness gets attacked. Even a tiger, brutal predator, right, looks for the weakest animal to attack. That is the laws of nature. I hate to say it because it shouldn't be, but it is. No alpha guy I know, and they come here, sit down on my lap, but they're never going to get in trouble. Why? Because they're not weak. Women sense weakness, they're going to rip you to pieces. Okay, time for the next question. Wow, lots of questions. It's all backed up. I knew it. I could write the script for that brain training thing, and it would be incredible. Because there are certain trigger words and stuff. If you want to write it, fine, but I could write it great. All right, Dan is in the house tonight. I was laughing about Dan today. I don't know why. Come sta? Molto bene, molto bene. Io desidererei grande cappello e stecchio. Tu capisci, Fasano, no? We'll see about that. Okay, this is a good one. Hi, Gary. Hi. Today we have heroes like the Green Lantern, came out of the closet in the latest movie. Fucking ridiculous. Indoctrination at its worst. Yeah, I mean, every comic book now has either a homosexual or a female character. Sales are going through the floor, but that's okay. You get something meant to do that. You know, I used to be big in comics. I used to go into a Captain Pinocchio to clean up. Then you better be laughing at that one, okay? Okay. I know when you say I want, you're actually negating that which you desire. How about saying I desire? No, sorry. How about saying this? I already have. I have this. Eventually, nature hates a void. Your subconscious mind will believe you have it, and then it will manifest. And it's hard to do because you got to do it in the best of times and the worst of times. And one of the best ways to make these, it's a positive self-talk. The best ways to make these affirmations work, of course, you need to put emotion in there. I got this now. I have this now. It's mine. You remember Mr. T? It's mine. You tell me, Bobo is mine. I'm going to take Bobo. You hear me? I'm going to take him. There's up to the chump. You know, little Mr. T just, you know, some entertainment here. But, damn, man, it was a big. When you say you have it, Muhammad Ali, somehow I got into boxing. I guess Mr. T let me into this. He was saying he was the greatest before he ever got into a fight. Guess what? He became the greatest. You got to actually say it like you already have it. Not like you already get it. Say, I appreciate what I have, but now I have this, okay? I don't care. I have it. That one's mine. That one's mine. When you walk into a club or a bar or anywhere in the world and you see a girl and you go, that one is mine. I have her. Your approach is going to be so different, you probably get her. Positive self-talk, vibration, all there, everything on sale at GaryBrodsky.com. Get there now. Excuse me, but it's time for these. I went to a club on Saturday and saw this hot blonde sitting at a table, excuse me. Someone beats me to her. No big deal. Here's what bothers me. He's wearing this fucking big hat that was bigger than his fucking head, a purple scarf, and an aviator goggles. What bothered me more was that he says next, want to see a magic trick? Yeah, you gotta be kidding me on this one. I move in and interrupt this jerk off. I basically told him to fuck off. I show him a magic trick of mine and make him disappear. That's great. Are they still doing that shit? Incredible. What's the difference between the Bent and the power of S1000? Actually, they're both, it's like an iPhone or an Android. They both will work. Just subtle differences. But it's like a movie at the end, of the old movies. Either way, you get the girl. Not the movies today. Damn, would you stop with this age shit? All right. Now, because you said age, I'm going to read this question. All right. Gary, I admire you because at your age, you're still owning and running a business, banging broads, executive pimping, and working out, staying in shape. It seems so many guys might have done this similarly in the past, yet have burnt out. I hear so much, oh, I used to do this, I used to do that, I was a star. Why do you keep going? They just get feminized and lose their drive? You know, I've asked myself that question. Why are they giving up so young? They look, some of the guys my age look like my grandfather. Not like the exact duplicate, but they look like, they asked me, a guy 2 years younger than me asked me if I was his son. Because they lose their fire. They get beaten down instead of fighting back. When you stop fighting back, you gotta fight. When I go to the gym, I fight the weight. You gotta fight for what you want. You gotta have purpose in your life. And when you give that up, I may as well be dead. I'm never giving this up. Years ago, the elders had the wisdom. Now, you go out, seriously, and set yourself on fire. Don't do this, just, as an example. Some nuts that watch your stuff. And nobody will even pay attention. Or at best, they'll pick up their phone and film you. I don't know how to do that. I can't film shit up to YouTube. I guess I'll live without that skill. Keep the ones I have. Whoa, we're getting close to the end here. All right, another cigarette, a little song, a little dance, a little selfie down Dan's pants. Oh, Daniel, laugh if you want. All right, who's this? Jack and Jill went up the hill, each with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Good, Jason. Actually, very good. Thank you. Billionaires and their voices. I just finished watching a couple of interviews with Jordan Belfort. I also heard your friend Len on webinars, Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. How come they are super successful yet talk with effeminate, soft voices? Is it because they don't have much testosterone? Well, there's an answer to that. There's two ways to make wealth, and two different attitudes. One is the gathering or feminine aspect of the gatherer. You keep gathering money. That's how these guys are. Look at the foundations they belong to. All sick shit. I know a lot of guys who have the aggressive, predator, conquering mentality. I am sure Augustus Caesar didn't go, let's take over Egypt. I don't think he did that. So there's two ways, and a lot of guys use an NPR voice not to offend people. And an NPR voice is like, well, when I was his first study, they actually do that intentionally. So a lot of the guys who have those voices are doing it not to offend people. A masculine voice not considered offensive? If you can, if you have the time, anybody watching this, or anybody not watching this, but they won't know about this, go to YouTube and just Google Gimme Shelter, Bridges to Babylon. Just pick the song at random. And if you hear the voices that guys had back then, the rock stars, as compared to the effeminized voices today, you'll see a very big difference. You can't believe the bass and the baritone in their voice. Just, Dan, on a funny note, can you imagine The Godfather if they spoke like that? Get the car, Fredo, get the car. Oh, I'm like, hey, Don Corleone. It just would be so ridiculous. But that's my need. That's how they speak today. And that's what is the biggest turnoff to women, is the way men act like little bitches. Okay. Pretty much out of questions and answers. So if you have any questions, let's get them in right before the end of the show as I cue up the exit music. Will this be on YouTube? Maybe not until tomorrow. But if you watch this, you're going to say, what the hell is this? Okay. And remember, can you hold on a second? Hey, how you doing? Well, I'm doing my show right now. I'm talking to you on the air. Can I give you a call in like 15 minutes? Just go to Ustream Gary Brodsky. All right, definitely. Okay. Absolutely will. Thank you. Bye. That's the Don. Okay, I take his calls. I'm not joking about that. Okay, let's see if there's any other questions here before I have to wrap that up. Orgasm and laughing. You said a woman has an orgasm from laughing at your jokes. Do they really get wet down there while they're laughing? That's fascinating. Yep, actually, women have mini orgasms if you get them to giggle. I know if they get wet down there. Damn, there's this moisture thing. You know what I'm going to get you? A tank on your back with KY jelly. You just spray everybody down, have yourself a good time. Dan is the best. We're going to have to do a show this week, Dan. Just for laughs. Okay, Marco, hold on. I take a question. Dan, it went well, actually. I won't get into details. I'll talk to you in person about that tomorrow. Marco, okay, where isn't the sales selection on your website? Oh, all the prices cut. You can just see it on the website. It doesn't say, hey, super sale coming in. It just, the prices have been slashed. Nathaniel, please feel free to email me on that. I'm very serious about that. It works better than any science I know of. Just don't want to get too much detail over here. Okay, I hope I answered a lot of questions, and I shall be back next Sunday with different teeth. Every week I have to change my teeth, what I do. But let's see, any questions? Last and final call for questions. I have one last cigarette with you guys now. Go ahead somewhere. Where I go, you cannot follow. Sit like an alpha. Important. You just sit like this, you're going to get women. Sit like this, you're going to get shit. Bond. James Bond. If you notice, he was smoking. He didn't have abs. He had attitude and presence. And it's all there. Every audio, every product at GaryBrodsky.com. Get over there, or it's the hand of death. Yes, then, even at my age. Okay, I think before I start getting crazy, I'm going to have to end the show. I don't even know why I did that. But body language is everything. And if you don't have it, try it. Change your body language, change your life. It has changed mine since I learned it. So anyway, I will see you all next Sunday. And I mean this sincerely. Bless you all. Peace, joy, love, prosperity, and all the good things in life to all of you. See you next Sunday, and God bless you all.